All right, how y'all feel out there? Finally got it. Light years. Nas DJ Premier. What you think? What you think? Well, this is my take. I listened to it 3 straight times. I'm on the 4th time, just going back to my favorite ones. But overall, the project to me was banging. I liked it. I mean, Mike's, to me, it would be a solid. I don't even want to do Mike's. I'll just go through the songs. I got the songs right here. So I'm going to just do my take on each one, just what I felt hearing it and what I thought. Dope project, though. Dope project. Yes, I'm going to nitpick a little bit on a couple things, but not too much. Not too much. I think Nas did his thing. He was rapping. Premier did his thing. No, it's not to Premier of old, but overall, he held it down. He brought that bang that it should have had. I'm with it. Liked it. So we're going to start off. My Life is Real. The intro track, the piano's kind of chopped up, little off, little here, little there. I said, okay. Then it changed up once the rhyming started. Dope intro. He was rapping. I knew from that, like, okay, we got a project here. Solid song. Scratching was nice. Dope beat. I was like, okay, intro. That's the intro to the album. Get Ready. Got back funky. Got with the drum beats. Dirty. That was dirty. Love that song. That's one of my favorite songs on the album. Get Ready. Dope joint. New York State of Mind 3. Dark, grimy. Now this is the essence right here. This is Nas being Nas. Got down and dirty with it. Premier being Premier. Went there all the way hardcore. Like, left no stone unturned. Matter of fact, he was throwing stones at you with that thing. Just crazy. The sample, the way it break down. So New York State of Mind, part 3. Solid work. One of my favorites on the album. Then Welcome to the Underground. This was that Leak song. So I got to hear that in its entirety. Then I'm like, okay, it's cool. Compared to these other ones, that one moved down a notch a little bit. But still dope. Still a dope song. Dope. Just something for the underground. He's rapping that. He's rapping. Just laying out the bars. Just spitting. Just throwing stuff at you again. Just hitting you with rhymes. Crazy project. Another one of my favorites. Song after that, Madman. Top Premier. Banging. This is the track. This is DJ Premier right here. That song is the essence of a Premier beat. It's a sample, straight sample loop, unless he just created. I think it's probably a sample he dug, but clean but dirty. Scratch hook. Nas going in. He went in on Madman. Crazy. Got the Jizza sample in there. Crazy. Then on Paul's tapes. Classic throwback era. I come from beat making. Got the MPC right over here. I come from beat making. So I know about making pause tapes. You get a little beat, something you want to record off the radio. You go back, play a little bit until you splice and put together. Pause, record. You need 2 cassettes, a dual cassette player to get that thing and get you a tape with a little beat on there. So making pause tapes, that's just paying homage to the people who used to do that. He paid homage on this thing, and that's the word. It's not paying homage. It's paying homage. The H is silent. Anyway, Paul's tapes is dope. Just dirty, dusty. He gave us what we wanted. So if people start talking about the Sonics and this and that, and it ain't this, the album is a dope record. Shout out to Nas, shout out to DJ Premier. They hit us with a classic. It's a classic. To me, instant classic. I like the project. I liked it. Like I said, I'm going to get to the joints that I thought, in my opinion, what I thought, like, okay. But for the most part, solid bangers. Next up, after Paul tapes, Writers. He did a song for the Graph Writers. Super dope. Matter of fact, it's so crazy because back here, I got this Don D train, right? Don D's one of my favorite all-time graffiti writers. This train. Anyway, my all-time favorite writer is Don D. And this train sits on top of my Illmatic box set. It's so crazy. How cool is that? So he shouted out Don D on there. He shouted out all the graffiti writers on that song. So that was just one of the classic moments in there. Next up, we have Sons, Young Kings. Classic song. Another just dope song, man. He made good songs. Production on that one, that one was solid. I got to try and remember some of the beats. But I know the one that I mainly want to talk about the beat, but overall, it's just a concise, nice, solid project, man. Solid project. I listened to it last night when it dropped. I'm in the Southwest in Phoenix. But just dope album. Been waiting on this. So he did his thing, man. They did their thing. Then It's Time. Back to that chopped up sample. Got the Time Keep On Tripping song. Classic sample. So dope, man. The way he put that together. Another fire one. Another one of the top songs on this album. Go listen if you didn't hear it yet. Nasty Esco Nasir. He played his three people. He played his three parts. Like, just super dope concept. I never heard that done before, where somebody played themselves in different different verses pretty much. So he had his nasty version, he had his Esco version, he had his Nasir version. And they were all different, just his different characters, different personalities. Super dope idea, dope concept for a song. Never seen that done before. It may have been done, but I've never seen anybody do that. So that's a first right there. And the beat was fire. The beat he rhymed on was fire. So that was dope. Next up, My Story, Your Story with AZ. This is the throwback to Illmatic, like him and AZ, and they bouncing off one another. He do 4 bars, he did 4 bars, right on the heels of each other. He might do a 6, then he'll come back with a 6. Crazy. Bouncing. Who bounces anymore? Nobody does that. Everybody usually does their 16, and he'll do his 16, or he do his 8, and then chorus. But just fire. That is another classic song. Just Nas and AZ just going in, just talking there, just doing their luxury rap, just doing their life rap, where they at now, like where they come from type rap. So that one was fire. Next up, Bouquet. To the ladies. He named every female artist on this song. All the hip hop ones. I even heard Ice Spice name give me. Jean Grey got mentioned. Rod Digger, Lauryn Hill, Queen Latifah, Light. He named everybody. Bahamadia, Eve, JJ Fad. Everybody named all of them, the old school legends, all of them. Then, even back to the Graffiti song, he even named the female graffiti writers. He even named the female graffiti writers on there. So shout out to that, man. That's paying homage again. So Nas he really got in his bag with this album. This project is super fire. Now this song, I got like 8 favorites on here, man. It's like some top work. This is some top writing, man. Just like his penmanship, it's just next level, man. Just next level. Next level. And a lot of dope projects came out this year, but this one right here, man, this is definitely a special project because we waited so long and they delivered. Nas Dj Premier definitely delivered with this album. Next up, we got Junkie. This is the one where I wish the beat, for a song called Junkie, he's rapping like he's a hip hop junkie. Crazy concept. I just wish a grittier, harder beat. I just think a grittier, harder beat for that type of title would have been perfect. But the song, the writing, that's the only track that I said, it premiered just something dustier, something dirtier, but still they delivered on it, man. Still delivered. One of my favorite songs actually is the Junkie. Lyric wise and concept and the way he laid it out, talking about he's a hip hop junkie. Just so dope, man. So dope. Next up, Shine Together, another fire song. Super dope. The track started to mellow you out, more synth sound, but the synth sound makes sense for a title, for a song, for an album called Light Years. He had to have that slightly electronic synth sound to tie up that whole galactic sound to it, because it's called Light Years. So just fire, another good concept. Last but not least, to close the album out with Third Childhood. He took it like he's rapping in his third childhood now. At least that's how I took it. I'm pretty sure that's the whole concept for it. But man, this album did not disappoint. I'm super hyped for it. I'm going to be listening to it today. It's going to get heavy rotation just to let it all sink in. Because, I'm hearing rhymes. I'm hearing how he played this word off that word. I'm hearing this tie into that. The dude is just beyond belief when it comes to that pen, man. So that's why many consider him the GOAT. They got him up there. He's high up on the list, if not number one. I mean, these newer artists, people got their favorites. This generation got who their favorites are. But when it comes to the hip hop whole nucleus, he's up there. He's up there. KRS, Kane. You could put Biggie in them all, and they all could be up there. But it's only one, man. It's only one crown, man. I mean, it's categories of people, but this puts him way up there. This album is some of his best work. He was rhyming. You could tell he was not playing. He's like, you wanted me, you got me. And just to think, no single. They say, here, you take the whole meal. Here's your lunch, here's your dinner, here's your dessert, here's your drink, here's your knife, spoon, fork, everything. Y'all eat the whole meal all at once. That's what this album was. That's how I took it. Like, here, there ain't gonna be no single. Because like he mentioned in there, I like how one of his lyrics he even mentioned how him and Premier, we won't leave them alone about this record. So it finally happened, man. They delivered. They delivered. I'm pretty sure I've seen some comments already on Instagram, people talking about Premier. Some people say, oh, Premier lost it. People just, you're never going to satisfy everybody, man. You're never going to satisfy everybody. It's crazy. Because I think the album is solid. I'm going to give it some more listens. Like I said, I got my favorite. A good, let me see what. Wow. Get Ready. New York State of Mind. Madman's crazy. Writers. Graffiti Joint's crazy. Nasty Esco Nas. Crazy. It's Time. This is full of real deal solid songs with concept and lyrics. Like, the dude went crazy. Or they went crazy. They went crazy. Premier, scratching clean and not over scratching. Hooks is tight in there. Like, the scratches is not over scratch. It's a sprinkling, but it's dope. Matter of fact, when the My Story, Your Story with AZ, they waited at the very end where Premier just came with a little bit of cuts and it just closed out beautifully. Beautifully. Go listen to the record if you didn't hear it. This is just my take on it. This is what I felt hearing it. My head was nodding the whole time. Head nodding the whole time. Near the end, like I said, that I think it's that Shine Junkie. Like I said, it's a dope song. Dope. I think a grittier beat for a junkie. Like, if you're a junkie, it's a little dirty. It ain't clean. It ain't clean. So something a little dustier. But who knows? Maybe somebody will remix it and put maybe that Cooking Soul, one of them will do a remix on it and make it a little dusty. But yeah, fire song though. Fire song, fire album. Whole album's dope. My stuff already shipped, so I'm waiting on my records and stuff to get here. So I'll have my physical copy. I can play back here on the turntable. But yeah, super dope album, super fire release. But let me checking some other videos, see what other people gonna have their ideas of what they thought. I thought it was dope. I've been waiting on this, or we all been waiting on this. If you've been watching, you've been waiting on this forever, and it's finally here. Like, we got it, man. Like I said, I still say it's a privilege to get the album. But this dude stated, he sounded like he can't stop rhyming. So Nas, expect some more from him in the coming years. Expect some more stuff to come. Expect another album. Expect wherever he's going to go with it. I don't know. Who knows? But we got the one we always wanted. So Nas and Premier, light years. And I think that's it for this video. Be sure to check out the video that's going to be on the end of this one. This has been a journey, just waiting on this record, man, and we got it. And they delivered. I think that was all I had to say about the album. Yeah, the intro was dope. Get Ready, Fire, New York State of Mind, Part 3, man. Talking about gritty, yeah, he took it there. He knew, I just know they made this album because they know we those day ones, and this is the sound that we like. We don't want that other stuff. We want that dusty stuff. Those samples, clean up a couple, but then give us back that sound. Like, he know, they boom bapped it out, man. They did it. They did it. And the song for graffiti writers, what Nas represent the graffiti writers. Sons is dope, like the Young Kings joint. Yeah, it's time keeps on to chop that up. Yeah, they delivered. They delivered. Nothing else to say. I'm out. All right, y'all. Peace.